Welcome back. You're still watching SA Today. Now we go to the Western Cape, where members of the Western Cape Community Policing Forum Board are picketing. Well, they've been picketing outside Parliament against the high crime rate in the province. They say that attempts to meet the Police Minister and the Western Cape Community Safety MEC to discuss the matter have failed so far. The members say that their communities are tired of gang violence and execution-style killings. Well, for the latest on the protest, let's cross now to our reporter there. Vanessa Poonah has been watching events unfold during the course of the day. Vanessa, thanks very much for joining us. I see that you still have a number of these picketers there. Take us through what happened today, and let's perhaps hear their voice as well.
Indeed, Peter, good afternoon to you. And yes, quite a number of members from various community policing forums have come out today to join in this picket here outside Parliament. Of course, we know that the Western Cape PF had said they've taken this to say that they will not participate in a crime summit that has been planned for this coming weekend by the National Ministry if they do not get to speak to the National Minister, as well as the provincial authorities all around. As you've just pointed out, Peter, the unacceptably high crime levels that are ravaging Cape Flats communities, but also beyond, Peter. And of course, we know that they have listed quite a number of demands in a memorandum, which they've just handed over to a representative of the Police Ministry. But joining me, Peter, to talk about today's picketing action and also about a meeting with the Police Minister, which preceded over of this memorandum, is of course the chairperson of the Western Cape Community Policing Forum Board, that is Francina Lucas. Francina, good afternoon to you. You've handed over this memorandum. Let us start with the content. What exactly is this memorandum calling for?
Good afternoon, ma'am. I think let me say that before we come to the memorandum, it's important to clarify our position now in terms of the summit. Initially, we said we are not attending the summit unless we get an audience with Minister. Now today, that audience was given to us from 11 o'clock until after 2 in this afternoon. So saying also now we are reconsidering, we will be attending the crime summit.
I understand that part of the demands by the board of the Community Policing Forum, for example, in the Western Cape, was I've read a state of emergency. I've heard from some quarters deployment of the South African National Defence Force. I've heard for provincial and national authorities to stop what is termed as the pickering, because on the Cape Flats, in communities, people are dying.
Indeed, our community are bleeding. Our young people are dying. Our mothers are crying. So we are saying in terms of our memorandum, we need to put an immediate stop to that by saying that we are saying we want a state of emergency in the crime hotspots. We are also saying that we need more deployment of police with resources to our crime-ridden areas.
Of course, Francina Lucas speaking to us there, wrapping up some of the demands which they have highlighted in that memorandum. Of course, a crime summit taking place in Brackenfell this weekend, and the Western Cape board of the CPF also telling us that now that they've had this meeting with Minister Becky Cele, they participate. And of course, the aim at the end of the day is to ensure safer communities and a safe environment for everybody, not just here in the Western Cape, but across South Africa.
All right, Vanessa, that's where we'll leave it. Thanks very, very much indeed. That's our reporter, Vanessa Poonah, reporting there from Cape Town. And given what happened in Philippi, in Cape Town recently with those horrific deaths, I think these tensions and these frustrations will be something that we'll see for a while to come yet. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have more for you right here on the programme. Stay with us.